Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Tomb Kings playthrough where we have finally managed to capture Naggarond. And I think we finally got the Dark Elves on the back foot. I could get a peace treaty out of them now if I wanted to, but I don't really want to go ahead and do that. We are currently sieging Malekith here. Oh, I should not have autoed that. I actually didn't do too badly. Malekith killed 200 of my people. I did not mean to click auto. I was planning on fighting that, but I'm actually going to accept that loss because that wasn't actually too bad. And now they are really on the back foot. So you're going to double time. I want you to capture here if you can, and then move on to here. Ooh, so these are special. I don't think I can get them everywhere, can I? That's good. Anyway, gonna push one up that tree there as well. Desperate times. My Tomb King Arakash has leveled up too. Oh, and he can get a War Sphinx now. So it's very nice for him to have.
Serve me. Nehek rises from the sands.
Let's keep upping this one. And let's end turn, guys. So that's Malekith down again. Now that he will be up again shortly. So I really, really want to make the most of this opportunity while he's down to really ramp up the pressure and keep on pushing. Get as much of these guys taken out as quickly as I can. Because the quicker Naggarond falls now, the easier it's going to be for me. I just want to absolutely rake up that pressure and finish them completely. I obviously need to deal with that rogue army behind me. But I do have a little army going down to deal with that now. And once they're dealt with, it's... As I said, once Naggarond's dealt with, I've been fighting Naggarond for so long in this campaign now. I mean, it's been a long, long war. I think we take time, we rejig all our armies. I don't want to go to war with the Lizard Men. I want to sail over, though I'm going to go find some of the rogue armies and batter them down. And then we're going to, yeah. Oh, if they want a peace treaty now? No. I'm going to lose there. But I think I'm in striking distance of them now. So we'll take them out, then we'll start recapping.
A day of awakening. Find my harem. Fire on them. Nehekara will be mine.
This isn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. Maybe I should have taken the peace treaty and just shepherded them out of my territory. There's a lot of very large units. I could actually use my Necro Sphinx here because he's good anti-large. And actually I'm lacking anti-large here, so this may really not have been a good idea. However, our Lord is on a War Sphinx. take a gamble to get ourselves a bit more magic. Oops, I forgot about him.
Bow to me.
That's perfect, they can have a play with them.
For Nehek.
These guys are all anti-infantry, so I want to make sure they get used properly. Hit those dragon ogres. Batter them quickly. Straight in. Okay, these guys doing their job. They're just kiting them. Oh, he's out. Let's pepper him. Okay, we're folding in on that flank. That's good. I'm wondering just how solid they would be charging in. You guys can slam into the back of these guys now. God, we're not doing as well as I hoped there. Vortex spell down on them. Buff over on these guys. Oh no, let's get that vortex down. Okay, now it's working. You can get yourselves over to the other side now. You guys can both hammer into the backs of these guys. Okay, we've just had our first heal proc.
Attack the living!
You can get into the back of them, Mr. Scorpion. My lord can charge in here. Did he just dive under the ground? Get you out. That's enough of that charge. You guys can fold in. You guys can charge them. Let's crack their centre. I'm liking these scorpions. Watch this guy, he's yeah! He's wrecking! That's our next proc for healing. Oh, we've just lost one of our units completely. I don't mind if I lose a few units here. This is more about getting rid of this rogue army, who's about to crack. That's it, we've got the master out on. Let's try and kill their lord. That Saurus old blood. I like those scorpions, guys. So we did a bit better there than I was expecting. No, don't crash. Don't crash. Oh, the whole game did a little freeze up there on me and I thought I was about to crash. So, I say that, they didn't get huge amounts. I mean, this unit, unsurprisingly, my special unit got a lot of skills, as did my Shbati, but they did a lot of work, as did my Lord. It was a fairly generic battle. We lost a couple of units, but...
shall restore Nehek. The desert lords bless me. My will be done. Nehekara will be
I'm just going to auto that, guys. I shouldn't have, but... And then we're going to get those 2 places up and he can rebuild.
As your highness, the day of awakening.
And we're just going to keep pushing en masse up here.
Lord of Nehekara.
We're just going to try and push our way down this coast as quickly as we can.
King of greatest dynasty. King of greatest
You're going to pick here up.
King of greatest dynasty. More slaves! I need more! The ultimate shrine!
What nonsense is this?
Ah, you can come up along and join one of these armies. Who's missing one? King Rakash needs one. And let's start working on the 5th dynasty, the last dynasty, for one more extra army.
My harem.
It's you.
Not to be trusted. Towering on life.
And end turn again. Again, I do need to be careful because they are definitely behind me. You know, as I'm pushing this way, theoretically Malekith could come at me from the other side, though I suspect that they're not as powerfully set up. Simply because they're harder places for him to hold. So I don't think there's going to be as much problem from my left, from the west. I think the east is going to be all of his strongholds, which is why I'm pushing that way so hard and quickly. He's definitely got a few armies up there. I also want to keep an eye on Gond up here, because they could well go to war with us and cause some problems. That said, I'm hoping they're just going to choose to stay out of it because I'm a much more powerful than them, so going to war with me would be a bad idea. As I said, I'm definitely going to squish them after I've finished off dealing with Malekith, so... basically everything in Nagarond is going to be mine. Even the tricky bits to hold up north I'm going to take, and I'm just going to throw out all the public order bonus buildings in them to hold on to them. And once that's done, well, we'll see. Oh, whoops, I'm raiding my own territory.
Destroy the heretics. Back to the tombs. Obey me. Tomb King. Legions move. My will be done.
You need to take a few turns to build up. You can get knocked over because I want a wall there.
Petra watches. Tomb King. Address me as your highness.
Let's grab a wall. Okay. know I've got a lot of things I can make, guys. I'm trying to save up for extra armies, because much as they're cool, they're quite cool, I do like the way they do it, I still prefer extra armies. Because more armies means more troops, means I can do more. So all of my canopic jars are now being saved. Oh, so Loffin's done a little bit of confederating there, which is annoying, because that means I've lost a trade partner. Who needs the deserts of Khemri when I can control all of Nagaroth? I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be glad when this war is over, because this has been such a grind. It's not really given me any time to just take my time and build. Now, I could have, you know, we've had a few peace treaties, but it's just been such a long grind against them. I mean, what, I don't know how many turns we are in, but we've just been in a constant battle with them.
Come to the
Nope. "127 turns, and it's been constant war with the... It's easy. How are you doing? You're getting there. You can go redo Hag Hall next. Okay. Here needs to be looked after because it's part of this territory, so I do need to go, however I pronounce there.
I will drink fine elven wine from your bow.
Not worried about them because they are so weak comparatively. I didn't think I could get another army at the moment. Where did I lose an army? Okay, that'll do to start with. And he's going to get a mage in there as well. Let's wait until we've got one of Shadows.
dynasty reigns supreme.
We're going to take a few turns to recoup as well.
I deem it. My will be done. I reign from the sands.
To get ourselves back to full HP before we push forwards.
Shabdik Azar.
This is Khatep again. Oh, we're pushing down here, aren't we? And enter! So, how is Mazamundi doing here? Nagarondar still pestering me with their agents. They're just... I think I've got a feeling they're just going to continually pester me until I've wiped them out completely. But no, we're going to take a few turns just to get our guys in order. We'll actually probably throw some troops. No, I don't necessarily need to. They're just going to keep pushing until we're forced to stop. And we consolidate the armies a bit. Then we'll cycle the lords back to just get some new troops out. Now, what I don't actually want is if two high elf factions go to war with each other. That could actually be tricky because I'd have to side with one or the other. Now, I'd side with Lothan, but the other guys would almost certainly send an invasion force. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Nope. I thought they were going to ask for another military alliance or something again. Getting there. He can come rejoin. And you can do a little bit of recruiting. That'll do for now.
Bless me as your highness.
Let's grab buff up that vortex. Push up there to get more Tomb Guard. Basically what I want to do is I want to get all of my armies so they're Tomb Guard and Constructs. Next turn they'll be good to move again, and you should be good to move the next couple of turns. It's the very north which is going to be a pain to deal with. I'm a little worried by that little fleet off my coast. But as I said, this is the tricky thing, because I can have, at this point, having so few armies really limits me. I mean, I've got to be so much more careful about my allies and everything.
That is not polite.
Let me guess. Nope. Does look like Malekith is back up, though, because he was shown on the map, so he's in charge of that army. Now, he could still do a lightning raid down into my territory, and again, this is one of the dangers I have because I'm so limited on my number of armies, which is why I'm saving for that other army now. It does mean that I can get very trapped. You know, if you can get behind my lines, I'm in trouble. And my lines are so stretched at the moment that literally anybody who gets past me, if they got 2 or 3 armies behind me and just kept moving, they would decimate me. That said, my armies don't actually cost anything, so...
On your knees. Take it all.
Nice easy auto.
Incantate. This way. Now we go.
And you can go siege here. We'll take our time sieging here. I'm in no rush.
King demands.
You can actually push north into a territory where we've actually got the correct buildings to get some of these things. Which are currently already in use, admittedly.
Your Highness.
Okay guys, we're actually going to end this one here because my throat's still not 100% from the other week, and I've done quite a bit of recording today. It's actually agony at the moment, guys. So I do apologise for cutting this one off a little early. However, I think this is a good position to stop. So we're going to just keep the pressure on, get rid of all of their ideal territory for me next. So we'll have pushed them up into the Chaos Wastes up here, guys. And from there, I don't think they're going to be able to do much against us. I don't think they can do much against us now other than the last few little bits of lashing out. Taking all of this territory over here is going to be a pain, but I'm probably potentially going to leave that to start with. We will make sure we've got all of the top of Nagaroth to start with. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this, and I do apologise for finishing a little earlier than usual. Thank you very much, guys.